Hey beautiful Aries, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I want to wish you all a blessed and prosperous 2021. This is going to be an intuitive weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries. Before we get into it, I first would like to apologize for not being able to upload sooner. The previous month has been a very difficult period for me. I was facing some personal and health problems, Aries, that in my perspective were huge and were very draining. The time away from social media allowed me to heal and get back in a better mind space and heart space. With all that being said, thank you so much for your support and your understanding. Your comments as well, they mean a lot to me. Alright, so without further ado, Aries, let's get into your reading. This may not resonate for all of you. Kindly check your other signs as well for important messages, okay? What are your messages for Aries, please, this week? What is going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We ask for insight and guidance. What does Aries need to know, need to be aware of? Alright, here we go. First card out for Aries, we have the Hermit. Seems like a lot of you guys are also in this soul-searching journey, all right? Going under the radar, you might be detaching yourself from a group of people. You don't really feel like opening up, but you also enjoy this solitude, Aries. I feel like you are rediscovering a part of you guys. It's like knowing yourself before knowing others, all right? There could also be a situation that you might be analyzing right now, all right? And coming back to the situation once that you're able to see everything and clear up your mind, all right? Whenever I see the Hermit, this is the need to go within, because in your environment, Aries, there could be energies that are confusing you. There could also be some unnecessary clutter. So it's important to go within, connect with your higher self, with your inner voice, all right? To search for answers, to be illuminated. Now we have the Two of Wands energy. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you guys are facing a fork in the road. You find yourself at a crossroad. All right, so it's important not to rush this decision making. I'm also getting here that what's going to be best for you for your mental health. A lot of you guys are gaining more awareness of what energies you need to avoid, okay? We have the Father of Wands, and as a result, Aries, your energy this week is going to be it's something different in you. You're coming across as the King of Wands. There is this kind of wanting higher standards, if that makes sense. I see you guys observing people around you. It almost feels like you can tell if something is not going to be helpful for you, not going to be healthy for you, so you're pulling back. I feel like you're also right now focusing on your career and your creative projects as a result. So there's going to be an effective management of creative projects and career here, okay? I'm also getting here that you are somebody that has a very strong presence. A lot of people are very drawn to you, Aries. A lot of people look up to you. So you may not say a lot, but people know what you're fully capable of. Or people may not tell you a lot that they actually are inspired by you, but they definitely are, Aries, okay? It could be that with this Hermit, just be careful if this is done a little bit extreme. You might run the risk of feeling very isolated and disconnected. So know when to balance as well, okay? Know when to create boundaries. We have here the Six of Pentacles. So the overall message of this card for you guys this week is to make sure that there's nobody giving more or taking more in whatever dynamic or situation you find yourselves in, okay? That means, Aries, it's all about moderation this week. Making sure that everybody around you understand the role that they play in your life. Don't overexert yourself. Okay, avoid situations where you guys feel like you're putting more effort in, because this will have a serious impact on your mental and emotional well-being, okay? I'm getting this need to create distance, wanting to uphold higher standards, and I feel like it's all because of your mental and emotional health. Now, it could also be a work situation where the pay is not doing good, Aries. I'm getting here that some of you are starting to feel you're not properly compensated. All right, and you might as well just take on another path here with Two of Wands. It has been on your mind, okay? Has been on your mind, but you're not making any final decision just yet. I feel like you need to listen to what your intuition is telling you, Aries. Okay, let's see. So we have the Four of Swords energy, the Daughter of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Could also be a relationship, all right, where you felt like you have heavily invested on it, but you're not getting the kind of treatment. There's no reciprocity here in this situation, and I feel like you are now wanting a way out. For some of you, you want to let this go, you want to leave it all behind, Aries. You also feel like this person, whoever you guys are dealing with, you know, they're not really the easiest one to talk to. It almost feels like it always leads to some kind of drama with this individual. There's always a heated conversation, a back and forth. So just be careful this week. There could be some kind of drama playing out. And with Four of Swords, the best that you can do is to really go within, Aries. Alright? This is something that you need to avoid. In some definition, this card can even mean self-destruction or self-destructive tendency. You already know what you need to avoid, so don't give in. I'm getting here that if somebody is trying to elicit a reaction from you, or somebody trying to trigger you guys, it could be a trap. Alright, so to be more wise where you're going to invest your time, your focus, and your energy this week, okay? Now, with Two of Pentacles, a lot of you guys here are feeling a little bit weary because of work. It could be that you're feeling constantly being pulled into a different direction. Alright, see the infinity sign there? Infinity is a long time to juggle those pentacles. So, you know, this juggling energy, I feel like you guys are feeling drained. Alright, there might be somebody who's also juggling you. Alright, and I feel like you're done with this. You're saying, I want out. I want something different than what this current status quo is giving. So I see you guys healing from something that felt very toxic and draining. Or that's also the guidance here, to pull back, Aries, to detach, to go under the radar, go on a soul-searching journey, spend more time in solitude, reclaim your personal power back. Making this decision could be a little bit difficult for you guys because, like I said, there's a lot of things that you have already invested. But the more that you listen to your own voice, the stronger it gets. You are stronger than you think with the Daughter of Wands. Okay? There's a certain feeling of building or establishing a status quo. Although the status quo is not bad nor good, but it no longer fulfills you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Mother of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. I see here Virgo. I also see here another fire sign. Okay. There might be somebody else getting involved in this connection. Could be this Mother of Pentacles getting in the way in this relationship. But yeah, the guidance of this card, Aries, is for you guys to look out for what's going to be healthy for you. How can you take the necessary steps to maintain a healthy and happy lifestyle this week? It's like something here needs to change. A big shift needs to happen. And I feel like with Judgment card, it's a situation that's a little bit dragged further than it should. I see you guys making a decision to drop something though, because you can no longer keep on juggling, or somebody can no longer keep on juggling things. You might be dealing with a Mother of Pentacles who's constantly busy, who has so much going on their end, like they rarely make time for you. Alright, or it could also be a business partnership for some of you where you feel like you're more motivated. You seem to be more serious about this connection than the other person. I see, Aries, that you have this very beautiful trait of being very humble. I feel like you are somebody very down to earth, humble, alright? And just be careful of not being taken advantage of. You being very generous, like wearing your heart on a sleeve. Be careful you're not being taken advantage of. Okay? You need to create some kind of healthy boundary. You know what they say, the most compassionate, loving people are the ones that create clear-cut boundaries. Feels like that's what you need to do this week, okay? So to avoid this feeling of Five of Swords, because I see this card as lashing out, you know, potentially taking more than you could, and at some point it's just going to reach a boiling point, which you can no longer contain these feelings. You know, I feel like some of you, there might be a tendency to bottle your feelings and emotions instead of addressing them or confronting somebody. You know, you're just keeping things to yourself. You don't want to confront this person. Or you could also be taking it out on something else. So be careful about that energy, Aries. Five of Swords. Taking it out on something else. The frustration that you feel, the exhaustion that you feel, trying to juggle things, or, you know, trying to keep putting effort in, and you may feel like no one is helping you guys, or no one is really there to support you. Let's see. We are going to be clarifying these cards. I'm going to be using a different deck. This is the Bonfire Tarot. What else can we get for Aries, please, this week? What are your messages for Aries? So we have the Ace of Wands. Yes, I feel like you guys need to do something that makes you feel alive, makes you feel happy, genuinely happy. This could be, you know, kind of like a full cards energy. Taking on a leap of faith into something new, because there's already been a status quo that has been established here, and you might feel like you're being trapped in a situation and you need something to express this week with. Okay, there's been a lot of practicing as well, Aries. There might be a feeling of you containing something you've always wanted to let out or express. With Ace of Wands, this could be through art, or, you know, some kind of healthy creative outlet. You need to channel the energy somewhere else, because I feel like there's a tendency to display some bottled emotions this week. Okay, what else can we get here for Aries? So we have the King of Cups. Yes, the King of Cups energy. You may have been a little bit stressed out, or there's just a lot of pressure and stress to keep maintaining a social status quo. And this might have been weighing you guys down. For some of you, might be feeling a little bit emotional this week, trying to cope with all the stress. So be careful, Aries, of losing your calm composure. All right, time to find balance. Make sure that you're also making time for other important aspects of yourself. It's about effective management. All right, you have what it takes to handle the stress very well, Aries, but oftentimes we just need to be reminded, okay, of what our priorities are, because it could be that your priorities here have been for the sake of others instead of what's bringing fulfillment to you. So we have here the Page of Coins. All right, so there could be also somebody younger. I see, Aries, that with Page of Coins, there might be a very important news or message coming in regarding finances or property this week. Okay, so don't waste the opportunity. Seize the opportunity. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you feel like somebody's wasting the opportunity with you. Or some of you are starting to feel, why am I wasting all my energy, my resources, my time into this? And I'm not getting the same kind of treatment. There's no give and take. We have the Ten of Swords. So this is something that you want to avoid, Aries. Before it gets to this point, learn to take a pause, a break. You guys deserve it. Recharge your batteries. Because I see here inevitable exhaustion to the point of collapsing with Ten of Swords. So be careful. Alright, over time, if you keep in this dynamic, in this status quo, there might also be accumulation of feelings of victimhood, like you guys are put in a situation you don't really feel happy anymore. But it is within your control and power, Aries. You can change the current situation anytime you want to, is what the cards are saying. Alright, like I said, there's a new beginning here with Ace of Wands. Time to shift your focus, okay? So we have the King of Coins, or King of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you feel like you're working hard for something and somebody else is taking all the credit, or somebody's enjoying your hard work, reaping the rewards of your hard work. All right, somebody could also be very complacent in their position in your life, and some of you feel neglected, or that this person, you know, does not care to know what your needs are. Like I see here, Aries, very, very strong imbalance. Okay, whoever this person is, it feels like they have been weighing you guys down. It could also be a codependent relationship. This may not resonate for all, but that's your energy right there. You feel tired, you feel, you need to be relieved from all your commitments, even for just a while, to just breathe. Some of you also feel like, why am I wasting so much time here? What am I getting in the end? All right, that's a strong message that I'm picking up. So listen to your higher self, Aries. We have the Five of Swords. Could also be a relationship where you feel like this person is juggling you. And so you need to choose your battles. Five of Swords showed up twice. There are battles that are not meant to be fought. You could just walk away anytime you want to. Because sometimes when we get too focused, there's this narrow focus on our situation, we tend to take everything else for granted, So I see the Five of Swords as you guys just needing to avoid that drama altogether. It's a trap, okay? It's a trap. And coming out of this situation might be harder for you. So before going too deep into it, pull yourself back. Go within. That's the Hermit card. Reevaluate and reassess the situation you guys are in. Are you still happy, Aries? Are you still fulfilled? Is this where you see yourself, pursuing in the long run? It could be very scary to walk away or drop something that has been a comfort zone, but over time, it will allow you to create room for something new, okay? Why is the Five of Swords energy here? Yeah, we have the Fool card. So maybe this is what you need to do, Aries. Pack your bags and leave, Go on that wide trip, rediscover something, or maybe your passion, your talent that you haven't been really tapping into for a long time. Maybe you guys just really need to breathe and let the burden go. Release something very heavy, something that has been making you energetically stuck. Yeah, we have the Five of Coins. So the Five of Coins can be seen as a feeling of being left out in the cold. Perhaps somebody has been giving you the cold shoulder, Aries, or it could be an on and off situation, and you don't really feel like you're, this is where you belong. You don't really feel like you're wanted here, or somebody is making you feel like you're out of place, Aries. And so help is closer than you think. There might be love from friends, from family, or potentially somebody new with Ace of Wands. But you need to get up, You need to get up and extend your hand. Because nothing is going to happen if you're just going to sit there and wait for something to change. Because it's you that needs to let go. There's something very spiritual about letting go, Aries. Alright, it's like there's going to be an instant sense of relief. Trust and believe the process. The Fool card is here. It's telling you it's time for that new beginning. Don't hold yourselves back. Don't worry too much about what the future brings. Just take that first step. Okay? And you'll land on your feet. The Three of Cups, yes. This could also be friendships for some of you. There might have been a falling out with a friend. You may no longer feel like you're really connecting to these people, and that's okay. You're going on a new cycle, a new adventure. Don't be afraid to let go of what you thought has given you stability, alright? Something that you have been very familiar with. Because the Fool is not afraid to see what else is out there, to go on a soul-searching journey. So that's going to be the greatest message for you guys this week. Go on a soul-searching journey, Aries. Find yourselves again. Don't lose yourself being too focused on one thing, especially if it's not making you happy or somebody's treating you badly here. You're not getting reciprocity, okay? It's never too late to turn the situation around, especially if it's not healthy for you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. What is your advice for Aries this week, please? What is your advice for Aries this week? So we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, I'm going to read to you guys what it says in the booklet as advice. You may choose to take this advice or not. It's completely up to you, Aries. Alright, it says here, the outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn the doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lessons are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. So that is your reading, Aries. Thank you guys for watching till the end. Let me know if this resonates. I'm sending you love and light. And please be on the lookout for the how did they feel about you reading and the other person reading, which will be uploaded next. Love and light, and namaste.